On November 24, 1971, a quiet man in a dark suit entered Portland International Airport. He paid cash for a ticket to Seattle under the name Dan Cooper. Within hours, he would disappear from a jet with $200,000, and become one of America's greatest mysteries. Cooper boarded Northwest Orient Flight 305 and sat near the back. He appeared to be in his mid-40s and calmly ordered a bourbon and soda. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a flight attendant a note. She placed it in her purse. Cooper quietly told her to read it because he had a bomb, then revealed wires and red-colored cylinders inside his briefcase. He demanded $200,000, 4 parachutes, and fuel in Seattle. The pilots circled while authorities gathered everything. After landing, Cooper released all 36 passengers. He kept several crew members aboard and ordered the plane toward Mexico City, with the cabin unpressurized and rear staircase lowered. The aircraft entered a cold, rainy night. Between Seattle and Reno, shortly after 8, a warning showed that the rear staircase had moved. Cooper had jumped into darkness with a parachute and the ransom. When the aircraft landed safely in Reno, investigators found Cooper's black tie, 2 unused parachutes, and several cigarette butts. The hijacker was gone. The FBI launched an investigation called Norgic. Agents searched forests and considered more than 800 suspects. None was definitively identified as Cooper. The jump may have been fatal. Cooper used a parachute that could not be steered and wore a business suit and loafers. The FBI found no evidence that he was an expert skydiver. Then, in 1980, an 8-year-old boy found $5,800 buried along the Columbia River. The damaged $20 bills matched the serial numbers of Cooper's ransom. It was the only confirmed portion of the money ever recovered. The discovery created more questions. Did Cooper die during the jump, with the river carrying part of the ransom away? Did he survive, hide the money, and live under another identity? Or was the cash placed there years later to mislead investigators? Even his famous name was wrong. The hijacker called himself Dan Cooper. A reporting mistake transformed him into D.B. Cooper, the name that entered history. In 2016, the FBI stopped actively investigating the case after decades without a definitive identification. But it did not declare the mystery solved. More than half a century later, no body, parachute, or complete ransom has been found. So did D.B. Cooper escape with the perfect